most continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Green Bay Packers.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Here we go.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Here's Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
They'll look to throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. And he works three. Still going. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. His sixth touchdown of the season. And the Jets have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here first and 10.
At about the 32.
Ready?
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
You talk about this Jets defense.
And they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, so they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
45, white.
Love from the gun on 3rd down.
Right side to Watson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
Abanikanda once again.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Here we go, set. Black 40. Ready.
Now Love. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. On now is the Packers punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taken about the 16.
And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
40 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. This is 2nd and 8. Field's going to change things up here.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now they'll change things up. They'll run with Allen. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now he'll tuck this and run. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Up the middle they go. Lloyd. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. So you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
On the set. Watch out now. 50 series. Ready, ready.
They go bootleg. Love. He'll try and do this himself. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports.
Ready.
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3.
Down. 10 black, green jack. Go red. Blue striker. Set.
Love now. And it's caught. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They'll start on the ground. Hall.
And that gives him a little room as he'll take this up over the 10-yard line.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Brings up second and 9.
Hall again.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Third and 2. Now Fields going to move him around.
Easy.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
A shotgun snap, Fields. He's going to air one out.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 29. A huge play there for the Jets. 54 yards.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
Here we go. All right.
Now a carry for Allen. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
This pass out wide to Hall.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal, New York.
Here's Allen. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Braylon Allen, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Jets go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0.
Packers, nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Let's go.
They have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They got to take care of business first.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Andre Sisco. And the Jets are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shot.
That's caught inside the 20.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. 51 yards. And the Jets are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Well, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 40-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it. Short throw. He's got Kraft. That's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. We'll get this complete to Matthew Golden. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets 33. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
Now, that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Ready.
Firing quickly out wide is Love. And down inside the 15 he goes. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Right. Eagle blue.
Love. And he's got it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down.
Yellow, 43. Ready?
Lloyd will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, Hall has it knocked loose, and the Packers pick it up, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Playing in snow brings so many other factors into the game. It's not just trying to take care of the ball, and we just saw there that that's difficult to do, but just trying to keep your feet and carry out your assignments and make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warm enough in your clothing? A million things going on, but the biggest one, hold on to the ball.
Check right.
That's good.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Here's Fields. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Brings up 2nd and
Back to throw. Fields. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's got to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Jets will extend their lead here just before halftime. Now for the point after.
For the extra point.
And the lead is now 24.
Extra score, Jets 31, Packers 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Ready, ready.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Not too many breaks ahead according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, have to put this game out of reach.
And you know they want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
That one to Reed is caught on the dive. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Granted, there have been some memorable snow games for championships in the NFL. 1948, Philadelphia Eagles, Chicago Cardinals.
Well, the most famous one of my lifetime, I think, is got to be 0-1, right? Raiders, Patriots, just in the And this is caught inside the 5. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
7 yards. Packers.
Now Love going to change things up.
Eagle blue.
They'll look to throw again. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Packers get a bit closer. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw is Fields. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
222.
Play action. It's Fields. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
First down, New York.
Easy. Here we go.
On play action, Fields. And this is caught at the end. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Go.
Paul want to get up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Called it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Here we go.
One more time with Hall. And he's he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Were you as surprised as I was that they actually ran it on 2nd down there? I thought that they would go ahead and throw it in every situation here.
They've thrown for 3 touchdown passes now. Here, I think they probably go back to the air.
Yeah, I think so. But ordinarily, 2nd down is when you run your play fake, your play action, show run, and throw the ball. Now they brought up 3rd down and have to throw it anyway.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The decision to scramble almost got him the first, just short 9 yards, and it brings up 4th and inches.
Here we go, Scott. 30, hot.
He'll try to do it, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. That's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Come on, set.
It's Love now back near his goal line. Pass caught. That's Golden. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 20. That's good. For our Packers, first down.
Ready, set.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Lloyd. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
45, white. Ready.
Here's Love. That's taken in by Golden. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line.
It's 4th down.
Ready.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Taking it right down Broadway. He may go. Touchdown, Packers. Marshawn Lloyd with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Packers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
Red, set, let's go.
Packers will set up for the
10 black,
two-point conversion.
smash, red. Ready.
Love throwing for it. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 55 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields.
Looking deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Here we go.
Now Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
11.
Back to the ground with Hall.
And they will only muster a yard here at the 38. Only a yard on the gain there as time will run out on this 3rd quarter of play. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
.38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need.
And the Packers are right back in this football game.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
Black Ultra.
Following the interception, Love. That's caught. This is a Abanikanda. Still going inside the 20.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Israel Abanikanda.
66 yards.
And the Packers are able to cut into that deficit.
They're going to try and run. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Jets 38, Packers 28.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
From the gun, here's Fields.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter.
37-yard line.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Short throw, he's got Kraft.
And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
The offense on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
He finds his man complete. That's Lloyd. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. From the 31, here's the second down and 6.
Let's go now. Rails, yellow, 50, green. Ready.
Throwing. Love. Caught on the right side. Reed. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jaden Reed, 30 yards. And the Packers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point from McManus is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Things sure were looking good for them at the half. Heck, off the air, you and I were just saying they might run away with this thing and cruise to a victory. Not anymore.
Yeah, the cruise control has to be on at this point. Now you've got to manage the gas yourself. Again, who's going to step up and make a big play for you? Who's going to take care of business? Now that you're being pressed, it is definitely go time for them at this moment.
All of a sudden clinging to a slim lead and hoping to hold on to that lead. Here's Fields. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Fields. It's caught on the right side of Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's another Jets first down.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Here we go. Extend.
Give to Hall running right. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
That's pulled in by Wilson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Now, Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And, Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season. Because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Here we go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This is caught. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Jets are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
Black Ultra. Hut.
Love. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Black 40. White. White.
Here's Love. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a fourth pick of the ball game.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Over the middle, complete. That's Reed. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play. Move on.
Now Love. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And this is 4-down territory here. They know down 2 scores at this late stage, 10-yard passes aren't going to do it. So they took the shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Down. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. He'll try to do it himself. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short.
Green 19, red cut.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.